Hello pals! Do you need a fix for that password bug in Palworld? I got you covered. Check out this video. If you've set up a dedicated server for Palworld, you might have run into the dreaded and very annoying "no password has been entered" bug, which currently exists at launch. And while the developer tells you that, well, you can actually try to switch it over to a community server and then find it here, because when you do, it will prompt you for password when you try to log in. Let's see, if I do this one, it'll ask me to input a password. However, this server browser is painful. It only shows so many, and then you have to display the next results and the next and the next, and you have to keep looking. I've tried to search for mine, for instance, and mine simply does not show up. And I'm not the only one who's been having problems. It's just a challenge to use that server browser. But I was thinking through the process, and I came up with a workaround that, while it's not perfect, it will work for small teams. So first thing to do is navigate to the correct folder, which is Properties, and then Install Files and Browse. That will bring you over to this. You want to open up the default Palworld settings.ini and copy the whole contents and bring that over to Pal saved config Windows Server, and then go down here to Palworld settings. Paste that in. So this is the default one, and this is the Palworld settings. Go down and make whatever edits you want to, but make sure you keep the server password blank. Save it, start your server. Once you've started the server, go down here to the IP connect. And in this case, I'm just using the localhost. You could put in the external IP as well. It should work. And then hit connect. What happens now, it will try to connect to your server, assuming you've done all the port forwarding, of course. So assuming the server is running fine, it will connect to your server. And because you did not have a password requirement, it will log you in. Excellent. Let's just exit you out here, and then you quit the server as well and go back to your file. So now we're going to set the server password of A1. We're going to save, and we're going to restart the server. So now I have the server running here. We now go back to join multiplayer game, and we don't go to connect. We don't go to community servers because, again, we know that has an issue, but you can go to your recent servers. Now it might be empty because it takes a while for it to populate. So wait a little bit. As you can see, here it shows up just by refreshing it, and eventually it should show up. If you're having issues with it showing up when you start as a dedicated server, try as a community server. I did get it to show up as both, but it seemed to be faster or more consistent when it's tagged as a community server. But let's click here, and you see now it's asking for a password. So we're going to type in A1, which I think was what I had, and it says connecting to video photo 2, and that's all correct. Hit yes, and now it should be logging me into the server by using a password. Now keep in mind that this is not perfect. You might have to get your whole multiplayer team in first without a password in order to get it into the recent servers list before you then set the password, and that means that you have to toggle off the password temporarily if new people need to join. But it might keep us until they fix this very annoying bug that hopefully is going to be very soon. If you find any other workarounds, why not share it in the comment section below so we can all learn from each other, and make sure to hit that like button and subscribing if you found this useful. Enjoy your game, pal!